Merry Christmas, friends. Christmas Day is marked by gifts, and the greatest gift is the gift of our Savior, Jesus Christ. In that spirit, we have some gifts that we want to give you today. They're not tangible, but they can be transformational.
Absolutely.
And since it's better to give than to receive, we want to share these gifts with you today.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Sue, you and I have both received word gifts this year. And your word gift came about pretty intentionally. I have to say, mine came about almost accidentally. But the bottom line is they really both have been true gifts. So tell me about your word gift.
So in the month of December, I was just feeling like I want to celebrate you differently this year, Lord. And I found myself asking this question very simply: God, what needs to change in me to celebrate you? Believe me, I love to celebrate and I love Christmas, but I often come to the end of December completely depleted. That's why my word for December has been such a gift. And this word has been coming up over and over again. And it's this word, behold. Behold seems to be a word that means to see, to look, to observe someone remarkable or something remarkable. Now, isn't that Jesus?
That is.
Some people choose a word for the year.
Yeah.
But I felt like the Lord told me to choose a word for December.
Yeah.
And focusing on that word has really changed me in some new ways. I put together a few new practices, maybe a few little rhythms of being still, like intentionally sitting in quiet, slowing down. And it's really helped reveal some of God's truths in new ways. For instance, when I look outside at the snow, it made me think of how He washes me white as snow. It's beautiful. It's pure. It's peaceful. When I sit by the tree and I look at the lights, I'm reminded that He is the light of the world, and in Him is no darkness.
Right.
And I think of how His grace has given us a choice to know Him, accept Him, and follow Him. That even in a dark world, He is our guiding light.
Yes.
And then He asks me to be a light,
Yeah.
and I get to be a light for Him.
That's amazing. So, behold has been such a life-giving word for you, and I'm so excited to see how it's just helped you focus differently and learn so much. And I told you, friends, that I kind of came across mine accidentally. That's not really true, because I came across it seemingly by chance, but I did it in the midst of some very deliberate rhythms for Advent that I had set up. I love when we purpose to slow down, like you're talking about, and really focus on Jesus's coming birth, that God gives us more than we can even ask or imagine. And that's why the word that God gave me this year is kind of funny. It's unhurried. And at first glance, you look at that word and you think, well, it's exactly what you're doing, Linda. You're trying to slow down. But I learned that there's a complete difference between being busy and being hurried. So there is a quote by a late pastor and professor named Dallas Willard. And he wrote, "There's a world of difference between being busy and being hurried. Being busy is an outward condition. It's a condition of the body, and it occurs when we just have many things to do. But being hurried, it's an inner condition. It's a condition of the soul. It means that we've been so preoccupied with ourselves and our lives that we're unable to be fully present with God, with ourselves, or with other people, and that we can't occupy the present moment." It was profound to me. That distinction between busyness and hurriedness, it was such a gift, because when I started focusing on internally slowing down in the same way that I was outwardly slowing down, I started becoming present in each moment. I could see things more clearly and compassionately, and I could see people that God was bringing across my path far better. Believe me, I am a work in progress. I have a long way to go on this, but there's so much value in practicing it. So at this Christmas, my gift to you is to have an unhurried spirit.
Friends, as we enter this week before Christmas and New Year's, I pray that you don't rush and hustle your way through it. Even if this month has already been busy, it's not too late to pause. May you rest in him. May you choose gratitude. May you make him the highest priority. And may you behold him, truly see him in your everyday moments and your celebrations.
Merry Christmas, everyone, from all of us here at the Sublime Soiree. May you embrace a spirit of unhurry and continue to behold Jesus, inviting him into every part of your every season.
And as the words of Behold Him by Paul Baloche say, Jesus, Son of God, Messiah, the roaring lion, oh, be still and behold him. Jesus, the Alpha and Omega, God, our risen Savior, be still and behold him.
Merry Christmas, everyone.